I don't know about you, but does it not seem like the zone is flooding with stories about a certain president and a certain friend and their preference of, their preference? Um, the stories are being flooded everywhere you go. Every creator, literally every YouTube person I'm following, except in Canada, are talking about this story. And it's exhausting, it's tiring, and it's hypocritical because don't tell me you give a fuck about women. Um, and don't give me that you give a fuck about these young girls when you voted this person in, who there was documented proof of this shit, you know, not only in the first term, but certainly before you voted it in for the second term. But in any case, it's flooding the zone. I mean, to the point of like saturation. It's has to be the approved story of the administration because maybe they are using this, as I think Hawk alluded to, as a way to get rid of this figurehead so that they can put the real people that are running the country in place and without any repercussions, because I'm telling you, it isn't going to end with this president. He is just the figurehead. There's a lot of discussion about this, but a lot of people think all this stuff is going to go back to cherries and roses once he's out of office. But no, I do not read. I guess no, you don't, because you'd have no library books. They've all been banned. Google is free. I think you can still get Google. I think you can still get Kindle books and other. You have public libraries that may perhaps still have some books. Read history. Read about the Third Reich. Go back. Read what happened in 1933 to 1945. We're just there. You are seeing a mirror. And this fascist has been always in North America. It's just been allowed to come to the surface. It hasn't been, even Rachel Maddow has talked about this on her podcast. Yeah, it's not over when this president is over, I'm telling you right now. But I think that right now they want him over. Like, I mean, they, meaning the administration and the people that are holding the puppet strings, they want this over because otherwise, why would they be flooding the zone with this story? Because seriously, who gave a fuck about it before? Like, really, who gave a fuck about it before? Because he got voted back in, and yeah, don't tell me it was not all Americans. We know it's not all Americans, but it was 77 million Americans who voted for it, and it was 80 million who voted for it by not showing up to vote. So that's, it's enough. Anyway, I'm looking at it from an external position, and this is what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing that MAGA started with the Tea Party way back when Rand Paul and Ted Cruz kind of came onto the scene. And Ted Cruz, he's fucking, of course he's from fucking Calgary. But anyway, yeah, so that's my thoughts on it. It's tell me, tell me the zone isn't being flooded and that this isn't the approved story, because there's no threat to sue. There's no threats to. I mean, the administration it's just like they're kind of backing this. When you consider all the other stories that they've squashed, that they've tried to push back on, this story is suspiciously approved, I think. Anyway, tell me if I'm wrong.